The next step in the process of trying to get this trailer ready is I have taken out the old 7 wire umbilical and I've fed the new one through. I bought one off Amazon that has the plug already attached, and I figured having one that's already wired up removes one possibility of me making a wrong wiring, wrong connection. So now I'm going to hook up some lights, turn on the truck, hook up some lights and see if my blinkers work, my brake lights work, my license plate light works. And I've got some papers here that give me wiring instructions. I've got several of them. Also the box or the device. About that, the device I bought on Amazon also comes with a color coding, and I'm going to follow that and we'll see where we get. The first thing I'm going to do is open up these wires, expose the ends of them, and get them ready. And then I have this little jumper cable that I've made. I've already connected to the ground, and I need to make sure I've got the right wire for which one's the ground. I'll put a piece of white tape on it so I know. And then I will connect individual wires, and I can use this light just to verify that, yeah, I've got power through it. Whether or not it's the right location at this point, I'm not necessarily worried about that. I just want to make sure that all of these wires, I do have power going through them. Now, somebody may have a better idea about this. I'm not an expert on this, but I am trying to learn as I go, so I figured I would take it one step at a time and understand how this wiring works and the things that I need to do to make sure that it's wired correctly, and then go from there. Wires on the umbilical are stripped. I put caps on them. I did not strip the black one because I know, according to this, that's 12 volt power that I think provides power like to the water pump and to the lights. Mainly though to go to the battery, the trailer battery that will charge it up while you're driving. I don't know that for a fact. Some things I do know for sure is that the white from the umbilical is the ground, and this is all the other whites, and you can see that main ground. I'm making assumptions that the ground is good. I don't know that for a fact. I'm making an assumption right now. We'll see if that's a bad assumption. Then I've exposed on the trailer the wires that were colored to match. For example, blue, that's going to go to that blue. White, obviously brown to that brown. Whoops, I forgot to put that yellow back on. The yellow to the yellow, and so on. And so I need to identify as I go and eliminate. And this is as much a learning process for me as anything. I am not 100% confident on doing this. I've never connected one of these before. Here's green, and there's a green right here. I need to go, oh, I had this black and yellow. I put trailer brakes, but I'm pretty certain that this went to the water pump. So the power came from the battery that was hooked to the trailer and then went to the water pump. I've since run new lines, and I have a little junction box inside this closet that's up off the ground where I can get to it, where I can see it. And that may not be the case, or that may be, I think those are actually for the water pump and not trailer brakes. I thinking there would be no reason for a trailer brake wires to be in here, even for the emergency trailer brake. Okay, I'm going to pause, and then I'm going to go turn on the truck, and then we'll start testing wires. I was going to add one more thing. All the exposed wires that you see, those are the actual wires from the old umbilical that I cut off and left connected, so that I would know exactly what that goes to based on color. And I haven't disconnected anything here, hoping that the trailer previously was wired correctly, and that if I connect blue to blue and then run my jumper to whatever it is I'm going to light up, of course I'll have to connect this end and then connect that, it will work properly. So this is kind of a trial for me to do a little bit of troubleshooting, experimenting, so that I understand each wire and what it does, and that it does what the paper says it's supposed to do. Okay, here goes. The truck started. I turned the lights on. I turned the emergency flashers on, so regardless if I have left side blinker or right side blinker, they should come on. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I've got these two grounds here, and I put this white on there to remind me that that's the ground. So I'm going to test first off the green. Oops, I better put wire nuts on these. So the last thing I want to do is blow fuses right now and go searching for fuses on my truck. Okay, green, the green. It's not real tight. So now, if I connect, and according to this, green is the running / tail lights. So I'm hoping if I touch this right here, this light comes on. Maybe I have it connected to the wrong ground, and that's a possibility. Put that back on. How about we connect both grounds and see what happens there. This is part of that troubleshooting, so for me that was a lesson learned. Now it's a matter of how do I resolve it? The first step is, okay, connect both grounds and see what happens there. Okay. So if I go here and here,